Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So today we're going to try out the Tau army that I put together that has a bit of difference from the other 3,000 point army. And this is kind of based on my experience with some of the things that kind of work together and things that don't work together at the Tau. A lot of things do work together. So one, for example, is Cadre Fireblades. Didn't really use these guys much till I got to about the 3,000 point level. They're very good. So we've got an extra 25% shots ability on a 3-turn cooldown and a guaranteed hit ability on a 3-turn cooldown, which is nuts. So the idea here, we've got 3 of these guys. We're going to run 2 of the broadside battle suits, which I didn't use much because inaccuracy with them is kind of heartbreaking because they have such hard-hitting, not shooting very much abilities and weapons. But when I combine that with You Can't Miss because of the Cadre Fireblades ability on their guns, and You Can't Miss with their missiles, if I marker light something, we're going to run Fire Warriors who have marker lights that they can paint onto targets at pretty decent ranges. We've got some Breachers to kind of deal with stuff that gets close. They can marker light close. The range on theirs is a lot lower than the Fire Warriors. And then we're going to run one stealth battlesuit team that's running a marker light, so we can jump forward, marker light something. To kind of deal with things up front, we've got 2 of the Riptides, 2 of the Hammerheads. We also have a Ghost Keel here to kind of get around, do some sneaky stuff. Yeah, I feel like this is going to do quite well for us. One Commander, of course, one Ethereal to kind of give us some buffs, keep us alive. So let's go ahead and try this out against a full Blood Angel army. And I say that because I already recorded a video where I set up a skirmish and fought with these guys for the first time, but I picked the wrong Blood Angel army, and it was only a 2,000 point army. And I realized about the second turn into the game, because things were just so incredibly, horribly evil, and the Blood Angels were absolutely destroyed. Like, something is wrong here. Oh yeah, that's the wrong army. Okay, they're missing 1,000 points. Makes perfect sense. Alright, so let's make sure we pick the right army. So we have a couple options here. So this is a modified version of one of the pre-built armies that came. It's decent. It's got 3 tanks. I kind of want to do something separate with the close combat guys. It's just running Tech Marines to kind of run the army and do repairs. It's interesting. It's a lot of fun to play with. This is a pretty balanced force overall. There's a lot of Melta-Guns in here. There's 3 Plasma Gunners, 3 Inceptors, which I really like, 2 of the tanks. I think this is a very good, hardcore, straight army. It does have a Lieutenant, Tech Marine, healing, all that kind of stuff. It's got the Aggressors for upfront tanking for things that want to get close to you. I think we'll do this, and then I'll also try against I have a 3,000 point army that has the DLC units, and kind of see how we do, because these guys getting up close and personal is something the Tau aren't great at dealing with. But for today, let's make sure we pick the right one. We're going to try out this army against the Destroyers. So for the map, we're going to go Salt Exchange. We want something fairly open, doesn't have to be too big. We'll probably do place a challenge for the next one with the DLC units. We are fighting to the death as per usual. Alright, let's see how this goes. So yeah, I felt kind of silly, like, recording and like, this can't be right. Just absolutely wrecking everything that they had was pretty crazy. I didn't lose any units at all fighting the 2,000 point Blood Angel army with the 3,000 point Tau army. I realized like the second turn in, but by then like most of the army was dead already. So like, yeah, it'll be like half a turn. I won't even use all my units and just finish it off. So I did just kind of see, but yeah, they didn't even kill off one of my squads or vehicles or anything. It was kind of crazy. I think if I'd played against a normal army, I might have lost like my Ghost Keel. I think probably would have died because I didn't turn it invisible right away and it was sort of out front. So lesson learned, but yeah, things do work fairly well. I could have been a bit better about abilities, and I did have a few misclicks here and there when I was doing that, but yeah, it worked really well. So we want, for a nice frontline tanking force, the tanks, of course, and the Riptides. So we're going to do something kind of like, let's actually do like this. Where's my other Riptide? Get you there. So we'll kind of come around. We'll be engaging probably from about here because we've got pretty long range. This first turn, we're just going to be moving up. Ghost Keel, I'm going to run over here. We can maybe kind of hide until the enemy gets closer, go invisible, and then go out after them. The broadsides, we kind of want to keep out here so we can get some vision past this building. And we want to keep Cadre Fireblades with them. The commander, we just kind of want in the center somewhere. We do want the stealth battlesuits up where they can do some damage. The Fire Warriors weren't too impressive because they just have the basic guns. They don't have the upgraded. We've got breachers for stuff that come close. So anything that wants to jump in at me, we've got them to hopefully deal with it. We've got one cadre that's going to run with these guys. Got the ethereal in the middle. And then we'll have one cadre for each broadside to kind of hang out with. So let's put you, guess initially we can kind of do that. And we'll just kind of head that direction. Or I could throw you in there. Yeah, let's just throw you in there. That's fine. So we're sort of dedicating a cadre. So kind of the ability, we've got a 2 range on this ability, so we don't have to be like right next to the broadside to do it. And we can always use the ability, move forward, take some shots at something else, that kind of thing. And then maybe use our other ability for increased shots on everybody else. That's the idea.
Nothing shall stand against us.
So yeah, take a look here at everybody. It's a very mighty looking force. The riptides and everything does look very cool. It's a very big, mighty army. The broadsides especially, I really like the way the broadsides look. They're very, very cool. Like, how can you not like that? And no, I'm not compensating for anything. That's just a really cool mech, basically, is all that is. Alright, so first up, we're just going to be moving up.
Hammerhead crew ready for duty.
I'm not too concerned about placement. We're dropping overwatches. At this point, nothing is going to come close enough that I'm going to see it.
Ready.
The Ghost Keel, I am going to run over a little bit more because he wants to get close to targets. And then we also, can go invisible. So I don't mind if he takes a few shots and then we go invisible afterwards. That might be the preferable way to do things.
Artillery standing by.
Let's get you sort of over here. Or
Calculating
slow.
firing solutions. Repositioning. I serve the greater good.
Commander, and we want the ethereal ready so we can use abilities to get everybody prepped from next turn on.
Your word.
Fire
Standing
warriors
by.
in. So this is the cadre that's going to go with the main force.
Ready for orders.
Breachers out back. Ethereal in the mix for the
Wherever
moment.
I
We'll
am
shift
needed.
somebody around here probably so I can use my ability from the center.
Pushing forward.
We probably want him like here-ish instead of the commander.
I am here.
So I think it's a 2 range. Actually, this isn't a terrible spot. Everybody's within 2 tiles at the moment of him, except for the Ghost Keel, which is kind of fine.
Ready for orders.
So bring you guys up.
To the front line.
Yeah, so next turn, I think we'll just pop the ethereal abilities because everything's covered. Except the Ghost Keel, and then we'll be ready to go. So I'm just going to auto Overwatch
I
here.
will
Shouldn't
slow
be
them
anything
down.
that we're going to spot here at all yet. 'Cause we haven't moved up much.
More targets approach.
Blood Angels do have some fast units, so we'll see how that goes. If they want to rush out in front,
Tracking
get
potential
spotted and blown up.
targets.
I know where you are.
Yeah, the tanks in the army are probably the most dangerous thing to me is the Tau. After that, plasma guns. After that, I'm not sure. We'll make do. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and use all my abilities. I was doing this before where I would stagger it, but I just kind of felt like it was just better off to use them both because they last for a couple turns anyway. Then just hide with the ethereal, then come back
Wherever I am needed.
and buff whoever we can with the abilities later. Yeah, let's go ahead and start. looking around, I'm actually going to have you head up.
Moving.
Because we're just going to head into cover. Nothing. So nothing's really in range here. Look
Orders
that way.
acknowledged.
Nothing that way either. Okay. Yeah, so we'll move up and just set up overwatches. The question is just how far up do I want to go? Let's take it like a step at a time here. Let's go to here, because then I could maybe use this as cover. And we'll progress from there. So you guys, 6. Which is right there.
We will keep watch.
You guys are also 6. Now, one potential issue is that all these guys do blow up spectacularly if they die. So with all these guys next to each other, I mean, thankfully the explosions don't have like a huge amount of armor piercing or anything. But, you know, you could have a nice cascading effect. It might be kind of funny.
They dare not approach.
It's possible that will bite us in the butt, but hopefully not too much, especially with the extra health and evasion we've got at the moment. We should be okay. I'm liable to lose one of these guys just because the amount of firepower we're going to take. I'm hoping with a lot of overwatches we can trash whoever comes forward pretty effectively. But mostly what's going to come forward is going to be things like the land speeders and scepters, that kind of stuff, which really isn't that huge of a threat. At least not initially. So your ability... 3 tiles. Okay. So yeah, we'll
Moving to
stick
position.
here. But anybody even in here will still be covered by his abilities. Range on this is only 3 optimally. But I'm going to push it further because I do have 2 actions. Do you want these guys up and ready to go so we can jump in at targets?
On our
And
way.
maybe marker light stuff for missiles or just for general attack purposes. But their guns aren't that great.
Ambush ready. Strike
Fire
team ready.
warriors, where do we launch at? We're not going to be able to see that well. These guys just have the basic guns, so they're really just kind of here mainly for a little bit of extra firepower, but also be able to marker light at range. That's kind of the only thing they're good
Moving
for.
out.
Let's go there, I guess. Actually, no. Let's go there.
Moving
We can put the
out.
cadres over there then, and maybe the broadsides. Makes more sense, because these only optimal 3.
The trap is set.
So broadsides want to shoot out at about range 10, which is pretty crazy far. You don't even have vision that far, probably. Yeah, 10 is there,
To enter will mean their deaths.
which is a bit nuts. You, let's go... I mean, we could take that spot, too. Which isn't bad. Because these 2 we want to keep with the broadsides, but you can sort of be in the area. I think we'll just go behind the tank for a little bit of cover. We're not going to use any abilities yet, but these are within 2 tiles, so we can probably then want to shift over to like here, use the ability. But at the moment, these guys are actually pretty good little snipers.
Establishing fire zone.
Artillery standing by.
I want these guys left just so we can see past this a little bit. So we'll set you up, although we do have these big guys in the way, so our accuracy is probably not going to be great. At least not on overwatching. On our own turn, that's why the cadres are here, to give them the guaranteed shots. Breachers, we just want in position, so if anything does jump in at us, we can deal
Pushing
with it.
forward.
So I don't necessarily need to expose them. They've got really short range, so we'll just kind of stay close.
They will not get through this way.
For now, we'll just kind of look around. It's fine. Cadres, we could just fall in
To
right
the front
here.
line.
Sure, that gives us an option to shoot further down. So if things do push in really hard at us, we have the option. Might want to watch that direction. I'm a little concerned about that. So we'll
Establishing
sort
fire
of cover
zone.
that way, and you're way back here. Let's get you there, actually. That's less far away, and potentially better cover. Alright, so that's everybody. So we should have some contacts here, and probably get some nice
More
Overwatch
targets
shots off.
approach.
Unless they're being very cautious about how
More
they
targets
approach.
approach.
Or they're just, I don't know, playing a little grab ass in the deployment zone or something. There's some stuff. Nice. Wow, we actually got 2 hits there with those guys without a problem. They are deploying some stuff right. I don't know how you thought that was going to hit.
Taking fire. Taking hits.
Getting some nice free damage here. Still around the corner, so we fired a lot there that just isn't going to do much. But he's got to be nearly dead.
All systems operational.
Okay, they apparently want to kill him really hot. Really bad. I don't know why it came out that way, but... Scepters, maybe? Yeah, they're actually deploying a lot outright. More than I expected. That's a bit of an issue, actually.
Under fire!
The enemy has me in their sights.
Ow. That wasn't nice.
Enough of this.
Taking a lot of shots there despite being around that corner. We might actually just lose the ghost kill here right off the bat.
The enemy has me in their sights.
I'm hoping not, because I can turn invisible and then just kind of move up and wreck stuff, but... So we're really set up to kill things over on the other side. Him deploying this much stuff to the right is actually a bit of an issue for me. Now it's worth killing the plasma guns for sure. More Inceptors, yeah, pushing really hard right. This might take him out. Hopefully not. I'm missing some shots. I do have some evasion and I am around the corner, so... Hey, he survives. Nice. Okay. 100 health left. Yep, invisible time.
For infiltration.
Okay, so one thing I can do with the marker lights is we can shoot them at targets. We can use the marker light to shoot the missiles at a target I can't see. So if I can do some damage to, like, this guy in the center with you, then jump over with my stealth guys, marker light him, we could then fire a couple missiles at him, which will then blow up and do some damage to everybody else.
Firing.
Impedance acknowledged.
I think that is probably my best course of action. I'm going to try to get out of the way. If somebody moves into the tile you're in when you're invisible, you do get revealed, so I do kind of want to stay sort of out of the way. Alright, so what we want to do, before anything
How
else,
can I assist?
everybody here get plus
Make every
25%
shot
shots. I don't think this stacks, so if I use the ability multiple times, I don't think it actually does anything. I think I'm going to wait on this. These guys, we could use the ability to take shots, but if we marker light and fire missiles, then it really doesn't matter, because the missiles will be guaranteed to hit anyway. So, let me see where I can get if I jump.
Reporting in.
Yeah, I can definitely get close enough. We could take that spot, marker light, and then shoot somebody else. Let's do that. So just to kind of deal with the situation here a little bit. Yeah, we're close enough. They're invisible.
Activate stealth fields.
We marker light you. Not great accuracy. Let's
Thin
hit
them
these
out.
guys.
Taking fire.
Don't do that much damage with these guys either. They're just really there to do what they can about, targeting stuff for the missiles. Missiles, we only have the one. 100%, can't miss.
Seeker missile away.
Good. We've got the free missile attacks here. I think we have a decent amount of firepower to deal with these guys. We do have to kind of get them out of the way. So I could just throw the missiles at the Inceptors here. I think that's not a terrible idea.
As you command.
Okay. Then we're going to do the
Calculating
same.
firing solutions.
I'm hoping this is enough. We need 104 damage. Was not enough. 2 health left. This guy does have a melt-a-gun too. Rockets. Yeah, that'd definitely get the kill. I feel like that's a little bit of a waste, but if I don't do that, who else is gonna go over and kill that guy? I could move somebody over to do that. That's a thing I can do. Or we can go for the guaranteed hit. Who am I gonna do that with, though? I could probably take it out just with the rifles. If I just step over a little bit.
Wherever you need me.
I will bet. If I can land the shots. Yeah.
Firing now.
Just barely. Get the explosion, and then you can just kind of come back. Alright, so now we can fire the rockets at somebody. Yeah, none of them are particularly that badly hurt except the squad that we shot already, so let's go ahead and hit them with the missiles. Okay, they're still doing okay. We could go after them, potentially with the breachers, but then everyone else is just going to gun them down. It's a bit iffy. We could split off cadres to shoot. Like you. I only have the one action because I used one already. Why is this not showing on the tile? That should be optimal, right? From here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. But I don't see anything on the tile that they're in, so I wonder if this is a really bad shot. Like, it must be. I don't have vision here? Really? Yeah, I guess so. Fine, be that way. It didn't look that high. I guess we are tiny, so it's something I kind of forget. The tower are little tiny people, and they can't see over stuff. At least not very well. I do have a 49%. So, yeah, I think we'll just overwatch there, I guess. Covering that way. We could have the Fire Warriors do that. Okay, so for what's up here, plasma guns. We could also finish off that Predator. That would do
Standing by.
enough, probably. What's my accuracy at the moment? It's already 85. Yeah, just blow them up. They'll do some damage to the plasma guns then in the process. And then this gun is 3 optimal. So I could move up, shoot the aggressors, although I don't think it's going to do that much with only 2 armor piercing. I might be better off shooting back at that squad that we hurt with the explosion, just to do some bonus damage. I think I'll probably duck back. Accuracy is not terrible.
You're taking fire.
Okay, dropped 1,
En route.
grab a little bit of cover. I don't like the aggressors creeping in at me.
Whatever you ask.
I don't know what I'm going to do about it exactly. We can shoot the crap out of him with the commander. That's probably my best
Nothing
option,
shall stand
honestly.
against us.
And then if we just blast the living hell out of these hell blasters, there is another tank over there, but it's sort of out of the way. If we just kill all this stuff, the problem is that we aren't really designed to flank. We have speed, but we want to stay at range. So if I come up here, they're just too close to engage with most of these guys. They've got a minimum range on a lot of these weapons. So that's also a bit of an issue. So we are at optimal range here for the Hellblasters. I feel like we just blast the living hell out of them. The question really is, do I want to overcharge? It does give me splash damage. Let's do it.
Exposing Multonium reactor.
Okay, nearly killed them all. Excellent. The gun wants to be at 5. We can move
Wherever
up.
you need me.
So I could wipe that squad, or we can do some more damage over here. Let's do some more
Fire
damage to that
now.
one. Okay, dropped another one. Just gonna kind of maintain the line here for the moment.
I will not fail.
I do kind of want to deal with these aggressors. We've got the crappy guns here, which only have a range of 3. I could go ahead and marker light, but I kind of want to save it for something more important, because we are on a pretty massive cooldown for the marker lights. Although I am out of the missiles, so the missiles doesn't really matter. It's just more of a who do I want to really hit. And I guess we've got guaranteed hit abilities and stuff and increased shots, so I don't necessarily have to worry about it too much. I guess I could go ahead and burn it. I'd rather use it because we've got a pretty good range on these guys. If like a tank comes around or Dreadnought comes around, I think we'll wait for that. Guys, unfortunately, aren't going to do much damage to them. So we kind of want the commander to come up. 90%. Let's
They
light him
deny
up.
the way of the Tauva. Kill them all.
Under fire!
You can actually throw out a pretty good amount, and it's
They
got
deny
splash.
the way of the Tauva. Kill them all.
Okay, that takes care of that issue.
Hammerhead crew ready for duty.
We're already at optimal. Let's just blast the crap out of them. It does give me splash if I overcharge. We've got the extra health and stuff at the moment, but I don't think we need it because there are already 2 of them dead and they're banged up already. Yeah, just like that.
En route.
And push in. What else is here? Regular intercessors, more aggressors. And that'll take you out, hopefully.
We are taking fire.
Nice.
En route.
Yeah, there's still a lot of threatening stuff. The Inceptors over here are really dangerous. So I might have to start kind of dealing with that. So at the very least,
I am ready.
I may have to have you start doing something. We'll probably want to head back this way, though. Breachers can't really get anywhere useful. Let's do something like this. Can I reach him with a grenade? I can. Let's go ahead and tag them.
Throwing photon grenade.
And I'm going to
They will not
overwatch
get
here if
through
they
this
come around the
way.
corner. Only got 2 movement. Why do you only have 2 movement? What did I do with you already? Alright, we're gonna blast the hell out of these guys.
Taking fire.
So that's at least something gone. We've hurt the other guys a little bit. The tank is an issue, the dreadnought's an issue. Over here, just the aggressors, which I'm not like super concerned
I
about.
serve the
You
greater
should
good.
probably be looking forward.
Standing by.
So you guys... This is probably going to get them killed if we do this. But what else are we going to do with you? Move up here, take shots around the corner that aren't very accurate, or we can overwatch. We still have the evasion and the health buffs, so we're going to try to, do what we can.
Cut them down!
Got the increased shots as well at the moment. Yeah, these basic guns kind of suck that we start with, unfortunately, but did do some damage.
What do you need?
The other breachers... We could go right on the edge here. I don't know about that.
Pushing forward.
Come around. The Inceptors could go kind of anywhere. I just want to sort of cover areas with Overwatches with them. If they try to jump over to come after other targets, at least have some Overwatches kind of ready for them to go.
Ready for
Alright,
orders.
so you guys have not even had to use your abilities. Nothing is particularly in range, but we can take some shots back that way. From here I can see that one squad. So maybe we move up, take the shots, move out, the other guy moves in. What's the accuracy here? 85, that's not
For
bad.
Viola.
Taking fire!
Okay, so we've got them really whittled down, so the other guy with his 2 actions can probably kill off that squad.
To
I
the
would
front
assume.
line. For
Yeah, I kind of
Viola.
forget, like, it's not exactly to scale, but I kind of feel like, yeah, if you go, like, right next to Marines and stuff, the Tau do look a little tiny. Like, these guys are in, like, armored battle suits, and they're still not as big as... I guess these Inceptors are Primaris, though, so they should be even bigger than regular Marines. So the Tau might even be bigger than they should be. They are not physically imposing, is what I'm saying. Alright, see if we can take out the squad here. Okay, we got 2 of them. I was hoping we'd get all 3. Well, sorry, we got another action. Yeah, so we can kill the squad
With
off.
pride.
Keep thinking I'd use the ability with him already, but no. We did not have to. We fired the missiles this turn with the marker light. So we'll use them next turn to get the guaranteed shots at whatever we need to. I'm hoping, like, maybe the other tank will come over here or something, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just push here real hard, which is probably the better option because they're avoiding all of this firepower. I mean, they don't know these guys are here, but it would kind of make sense for the vehicles to push in, try to take some pot shots while the Inceptors rush it, although I have blunted that attack by killing off a couple of the Inceptors already. You've got an action, but I'm not going to do anything with you. There's really nothing for you to do. So yeah, we'll just end the turn. Nope, calling an airstrike on me. Hit the Cadre Fireblade pretty roughly back there, unfortunately. Their land speeder. That one's got the assault cannon on it, I think. Tech Marine coming in. Should be a Librarian Dreadnought somewhere as well. Nope. A little bit of damage there, not as much as I was hoping for with the breachers, but we were shooting at a range of 2, not 1. The tank is being very brave. don't even know what just did that.
We're under fire.
I think that was the Dreadnought, actually. Yeah, that's why the tank is dangerous. So yeah, that tank needs to go, for sure. Then probably the Inceptors. Hey, leave my breachers alone. Oh, they're taking a hell of a beating. Look at that. Well, that's going to kill them off. That's too bad. Yeah, our regular dudes just aren't very tough. The breachers can push out a lot of damage. It'd take a lot of actions to finish them off, though.
Targets up ahead.
Okay, not too bad. We lost sort of some expendable units. We did keep the other breachers back, so we're sort of alright for that. So let's deal with the
What
ethereal
troubles
first.
you?
We want to really help these guys. I mean, it'd be nice if we could give a buff. We can reposition, so you can get a buff if we back off. So we're covering everybody but the invisible guys and the breachers. I think that's going to have to do.
Move swiftly and silently through the battlefield.
Alright, then we will... I don't know, I'll leave you there for now because I'm not sure where I want you to go. So if I wanted to shoot the tank, at the moment, 74%, which isn't terrible.
Artillery standing by.
54%, that's pretty crummy. But we can instantly make that better. And actually, you're in a pretty good spot. If I come out, then you're sort of in the way. Let's
Wherever
push
I
it
am
there.
needed.
How can I assist?
Okay, so you've got a guaranteed hit ability.
To the front line!
So I'm going to do this way. So you're going to use the guaranteed hit on him.
Study your enemy's movements. Know where they will be even before
And
they
I can
do.
still move and shoot at stuff. Then you could use the guaranteed hit ability on him.
Ready for orders.
You can move up and give everybody the extra shots. At least everybody over here. So just not the breachers and the invisible guys. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of special abilities up and ready to go. I'm actually going to move you back a little bit. Guaranteed hit on the tank.
Acknowledged. Repositioning.
Let's do the same. I could even go down a little further, which I might once we're done here. %.
Under fire!
Alright, another one down. Tech Marine back there is a bit of an issue. I think I'm going to turn visible... Is it after the enemy's turn? I mean, it'll be after the enemy's turn for sure. Just I'm not sure if it's this turn or next enemy's turn that we're going to go back to being visible. So that's something we want to keep in mind. We could go hunting for the Tech Marine, or we could just stay here and shoot stuff. Let's hold off for a minute and see what I want to shoot. So with the cadres, there's really nothing they can do there. We do want to take out the land speeder. Can't tell what I can see. From here I can't see you. Don't know where I'm going to have vision. I don't think either one of these is necessarily any better because of this and me being in the way. I can shoot back here though. So I guess we'll do that.
Taking fire!
Just to do something. Not super accurate. I'm going to go ahead and move then after that. Okay, Ethereal can't move anymore. We still have you guys. And again, I don't think I can really get... there we can get an okay shot. Hit the Inceptors a bit.
For Viola.
Taking fire!
Nice job. Almost killed them off. Let's get out of potential vision, probably.
How can I assist?
And then you can pick off that squad for sure. Well, maybe. He still has a lot of health left. Yeah, not enough damage. And I feel like that's sort of the way it goes with a lot of the Tau infantry. The vehicles and stuff are quite good, although they do have to worry about stuff getting too close to them. Other than the breachers, I feel like a lot of their units don't put out a huge amount of damage. But it's sort of the trade-off you get. So you guys... I mean... let's put the little tiny breachers up against... Yeah, like this is in our armor and battle suits and everything else. We're little tiny dudes. So yeah, let's go ahead. Why... Oh, is he too close? Okay, sure. Throw it on the Dreadnought. Gonna marker light the aggressors.
We will not fail.
Blast
Clear
them!
them out.
Good job. 2 down.
On your
So,
word.
sneaky guys. I don't know that we can kill the aggressors. I don't know if we can do enough damage. If we were to shoot... best case scenario is a kill. Because he's marker lit, maybe we're doing more. So worst case scenario, 72 damage. Let's try to clear him out.
Under fire!
Yep, he survived. Alright, that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna
On our
head
way.
around. Let's look that way.
Orders received.
Thank you. Oh, plasma guns. We found the other plasma gunners. Yes, we want to mop up here. Kill the land speeder, kill the aggressors. Because we just don't want anything charging our direction. I don't know that I can get an angle on the Dreadnought with much of anything, just because of what I've got and where it is. I was hoping we could mop up these guys. Maybe we'll just use the commander for that, although he's really good at killing off aggressors too. So maybe we just do that.
They deny the way of the Tauva. Kill them all. Under fire!
Yeah, huge amount of damage.
Under fire!
Okay, 2 of them down. Yeah, it's unfortunate we're getting a lot of these guys just, like, not quite dead. Flamer does cost an action, yeah. Alright, let's get out of the way here for a minute. Do I have any secondary guns? No, we just used them all.
Standing by.
That's too bad.
What are your orders?
Okay, so we're already at optimal range to shoot you. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, you're almost dead as well. Gonna vacate the position. Hammerhead, I think is it basically the same gun? 60 to 80, 5 armor piercing. No, this thing hits way harder. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have let off with the hammerhead. Yeah, 1 single shot, down you go.
Orders understood.
Keep him in some cover. I feel like it's a bit of a waste shooting at anything with the hammerheads other than maybe the plasma gunners down there. We'll have to move in on them. I would like to finish off the aggressors. I'd also like to finish off these guys.
I am ready.
Just don't have what I need to eliminate them. Yeah, these guys are kind of a threat. These guys are only really a threat if they get close, but they're close enough that they are going to make contact with me, so just blast them to death. Just deal with that.
Nothing shall stand against us.
Alright, the basic dudes aren't going to be much of a threat except to the cadres.
Hammerhead crew, ready
Hammerhead's
for
all we
duty.
have left. So I could absolutely blow the living hell out of this Inceptor. Or make a push to absolutely destroy the squad back there. Oh, there's more stuff back there. Look, we found the Librarian Dreadnought. Well... Okay, I can't kill you. If I overcharge, how much are we going to do? Best case, 230. Let's just destroy the Hellblasters.
Fire on weapons.
I know there's more shots coming. Right? There's at least one more shot coming, right? There we go. Okay. It's a lot of guns gone. Nope. That last one. Yeah, I don't know why some of the multi-shot stuff, there's like a weird delay on it. So yeah, that's a whole lot of plasma guns gone. We don't have to worry about it. Librarian Dreadnought still an issue. I'm a bit close here to this guy, but he can't really do much. I'm just gonna back off. The Librarian Dreadnought may come charging forward here now. These guys aren't too much of a threat. You guys aren't too much of a threat. I've got my breachers here, hopefully kind of keeping them contained. We'll see how that goes. My ethereal is sort of standing out in the open,
Here.
but I think we'll be alright. So I lost one breacher squad and the fire warriors, but they're basically expendable units in this army. I don't think I'm going to lose much more, kind of the way this is going already. Nope, another airstrike. It's the second one already. Actually, I don't even think I've paid attention to how many command points I have. Are you going to make it to my hammerhead? You are, you evil bugger.
We can take it.
He was even damaged there.
Seek cover. Seek cover.
Okay, kill us, good. Dreadnought is coming in to do what? Oh, punch us in the back. Awesome. Okay, there's like one guy left, then he gets gunned down. Oh, holy crap, he survived. Okay, they're just gonna move in and shoot him. You get the toughest breacher ever, and you still died. Okay, so I think I've got my secondary guns and stuff up and good to go here, so we can use that a little bit to kind of mop up some of these weak squads. I am revealed now, so that is a thing. Tech Marine. Alright. So you guys, we're gonna try to blast dreadnoughts. Gonna have to move. I don't know that I'm gonna get decent shots anywhere. The other thing is to check my cadres.
What troubles you?
That's not a cadre. Ethereal, get out of the way. Okay, I do have a guaranteed hit with one of them. And we do have bonus shots with one of them as well. So from here,
solutions.
we got a 50% chance and a 35% chance.
Ready for orders.
So let's go ahead and give the guaranteed hit here. And from here, I can't hit the Librarian Dreadnought. Okay, can hit you there.
Resistance detected.
And from here, what are our shot chances? 50%. I guess we've got to go for the 50. I hit. It only did 28 damage. He must have had like a shield or something from the Tech Marine, or we did a catastrophically small amount of damage. Okay, if I can get here, we can buff the shots of most of these guys.
What are your orders?
If I move you up, that's going to include you, so let's do that. So yeah, 25% more shots for you guys. Then let's pick off
Removing targets.
back
To
into
the
cover.
front line.
Yeah, main thing here is the Dreadnought. Dreadnoughts need to go.
Awaiting assignment.
Okay, we'll take this one. You just missed an 80%. Thanks. Really helpful. Alright, go hide. Because you're pretty trashed. Unfortunate. You guys are still healthy. You can probably wipe that aggressor. Yeah, you can definitely wipe the aggressor. Let's just do that. Just to do some mopping up. I just want to take out some of these guys that are causing me some trouble. Tech Marine might come charging in at me to punch these guys in the face, so we'll back off a little bit. See if we can draw them out in the open. Alright. You can definitely kill them.
How can I assist?
I've got 2 shots here, and I've got movement. So I can light up these guys. But can I get shots? Looking for shots back at the Tech Marine. I don't see. I have to be here-ish, maybe. You know what? Let's just shoot the crap out of the basic Marines here. Got a couple actions. We can shoot them and then kind of get back out of the way.
Taking fire!
Okay, thought we could take out at least a couple more, but whatever. I think we'll be okay. Alright, your job. This gun wants to be at range 5. So, if I were to shoot 66%. Yeah. What's my minimum range? 5. Okay. I don't think I really have a shot there, it looks like. We'll come down here, try to blast this guy. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Not even sure I'm going to have much accuracy. Oh, he's too close. Okay, that's a problem as well. Well, let's use the rifles there then, I guess. %. 53%. I guess we'll go for the 53%.
Taking fire!
Actually landed and did pretty good damage. Surprisingly. Commander. I do have a command point. We could call in missile strikes. I think that's a pretty good idea because we can hit the dreadnoughts with those.
Receiving fire!
Get some good damage results. So, hammerheads. I don't know if I can get anywhere where I'm going to get like a decent shot at this guy. Minimum is 5. So I've got to back off like here-ish. I don't think anywhere is going to give me a good shot because there's just too much stuff in the way. I can get a good shot here, but I'd kind of like to finish this guy off, free up him, and then he can do other stuff. While I'm here, let's just go ahead and blast the intercessors a little bit. My secondary gun. Yeah, it doesn't even take him out. Yeah, let me see accuracy-wise what I have here. It's probably 50-some%. Nope, it's nothing. Well, that's not helpful. Must be the tank is just so big that it's causing me problems. 66%. If I move, I don't think it's going to be any different. It's still going to be blocked, right? Nope, 49. 70 back here, though. You know, for 70%, let's just make sure you're dead.
Overcharging ion weapons.
Come on, I know you got more shots. There we go. Okay. Still a bit of an issue here with the Librarian Dreadnought. I can shoot him with the Commander a little bit.
Good.
It's not going to do a huge amount of damage, though. I don't think... Yeah, I can't really move you into a position to get much damage either. We could kill the Tech Marine. For sure. I might even be able to just use my plasma rifles to kill him.
Wherever you need me.
So one more space and we'd be at optimal range. For the plasma rifles at the moment, it's 49%. So optimal range on this, what's our chance? 66. It's possible we get a kill here, not super likely.
Taking fire!
Yeah, he's close, only 11 health left. 56%. If I keep moving, like that's gotta be better than 56 from here, right? 63. Alright, take it. Probably should have overcharged, actually. Yeah, he's got 8 health left. I should have overcharged that. We would have gotten the kill there. I could still finish him off with the Commander. I might even be able to kill him off with you, honestly.
To the front line.
How much damage can we get out here? Yeah, that's plenty.
With pride.
He's gonna blow up in my tank's face, but
Taking fire.
acceptable damage. Alright, so that leaves the tank free, you're free. Yeah, so the Commander, we're gonna go ahead and make sure
Thrusters
we can
engaged.
kill the Tech Marine here by jumping over, just gunning him down.
Consider it done.
Oh, we forgot somebody. There's a lieutenant and the sanguinary priest, both hanging out in the back for some reason. That's kind of weird. Okay, we just have these two. So these want to be at range 3.
En route.
So we can fire off a little bit at these guys. And then take a shot. Maybe try to take out the sanguinary priest first. Let's see if we can take out any more of these guys.
Taking fire!
Nope, pick the full strength guy to shoot at. Alright, fine.
En route.
Right, I can't overcharge. This'll potentially still kill him, though.
Taking fire!
Yeah, nice. Got another command point. Excellent. The lieutenant here does have a thunderhammer, so that is potentially dangerous. He might come in and just absolutely beat the hell out of the gunship here. Got no
Nothing
movement
shall
left.
stand
Yeah, looking that
against
way. He
us.
might go after my commander. That's always an option as well. Alright. We did trash these guys, but couldn't quite finish them off. Let's at least, look
With
their
pride.
direction if they're going to shoot at me. Can't move. You can't move. Anybody else we want to move?
Stealth team, reporting in.
Yeah, we're all good. Alright, yeah, just mop up here, and then the lieutenant.
I am here.
Oh, he's just calling in airstrikes. That's all he's doing, hanging out in the back and calling in airstrikes. Now he's gonna go for my commander. Thunderhammer is really dangerous. So that's, not great. Grenade? Would have been better off shooting there, I think. Okay. Did take a good chunk of damage. But, yeah, it's pretty much all over.
Artillery
We
standing
even have
by.
our missiles here. Free action. Fire away.
As you command.
Let's do the same. Because why not? Okay, I think that's all that's left is the lieutenant back there. I don't
Ready for
suppose.
orders.
Alright, give these guys extra shots. Come heading over. I don't think I can see anything from here. See if I can, duck around the corner of this. Take some pot shots at the lieutenant. I can. Chances are very low, but we'll take it anyway.
You will need more than that.
That is true. Thankfully, we have a lot more than that. I'm not even going to bother with the ethereal here. I think I actually have... Yeah, my abilities are up, but... So what? Your abilities are on cooldown, as are yours. Okay. Let's just march on over, see if we can get a shot on the lieutenant. No. Full cover. Really? I just want to see. Okay, I guess he does have kind of a giant barrel thing there. Generator or something in the way. That's too bad. Fine. Be that way. We'll try to move everybody else over further, I guess. I'm probably not going to get too many shots then. I don't think I can get you in range to get a shot.
Confirmed.
But one thing I can do... Get you guys up. We're going to mark him. And then we're going to move. 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 We're going to m if I might have.
On
Yeah,
our
definitely
way.
a better shot here, so we'll do that. Not that we're going to do that much damage here, really, with these guys. Okay, but he is marked.
How can I assist?
I am ready.
You can get some
Wherever
shots.
you need me.
I might even overcharge it just to add insult to injury here. Well, it's still only 55%. I guess it's a little far. Is that why? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a little bit past. So even though he is marked, still not great shot chance. Let's go ahead and just fire normally. Oh, that was plenty. Yeah, if it didn't finish him off, I just would have had the commander take him out. So yeah, a very resounding victory there. We did lose the Fire Warriors and the Breacher teams, but that's sort of to be expected. Like, they're sort of there to kind of absorb attacks, spot things for me, mark stuff. The Breachers are there to deal stuff that come in close, and they did a pretty good job taking out some of that stuff. They did some good damage, softened up some targets. It's unfortunate that they went down, but what you gonna do? As far as, keeping all the important stuff, the gunships, the battle suits worked really well. Yeah, I actually think as well having the Cadre Fireblades in combination with the broadsides is a good way to go. We did actually get kills with the broadsides, well, one of them anyway, but they did a lot of softening up targets for me, so we could actually kill stuff with other things. So yeah, like this one Riptide got 3 kills. It's mainly because we damaged other stuff. Hammerheads can do a lot of damage, so getting 4 with one of them. Yeah, I think having the 2 Hammerheads is really nice in this rather than just 1 in the other 3,000 point army. So that's a big improvement as well. Just the problem is if things come in really close and pressure you that way, and that's kind of what we'll do. We'll take on the army the Blood Angels have with the DLC forces. So they've got a couple Terminators in there and a couple of the Sanguinary Guard. It might even be 3 Sanguinary Guard in that army. And that's going to sort of incentivize them, along with some Inceptors, to really pressure me up close. And I think that's kind of the weakness of the Tau, dealing with that. So I think we can deal with it. It's just going to be a bit of a different kind of fight. I think the Tau really want to stay at range and just blast things to hell. It's just when things pressure you up close, then you start having panic problems. But if you had enough Breachers, like you could actually run an army with just a crap load of Breachers, and if they die, it's fine, they're expendable. Stuff comes up close, you just blast the living hell out of them, and then you just engage at range with everything else. As long as you keep the Breachers near the battle suits and the like gunships and stuff to clear them if they get units adjacent to them, you're fine. You could also just move the gunships away. They're fairly tough. If you have the extra health, you can just take the hit to just move them away so they can take, shoot at more important targets. The problem is that they can't really deal with things close, so they've got that minimum range on a lot of these units. But yeah, kind of fun. I think this army worked pretty well, so we'll try it out next time against those DLC guys. Hopefully I will see you then. Until then, have a good one.